Hey, look, man, our defense was playing shy, and we should have been asking them, can you stand the rain? We could not stop DeAndre Swift. My man had over 170 yards in total. There's no way that we should be losing like that. The 3 losses that we have been against elusive backs out the backfield that can catch, and that's been because we got a senior citizens defense right now, man. You know what I'm saying? We make tackles when we have to and all of that, but they're slow. Bijan Robinson got us. Swift got us. And Josh Jacobs got us. You know what I'm saying? We have to address this. We have to get some speed into our lineup to be able to slow down these runs and catches out the backfield, because Wagner is not at an age where he can guard like, you know what I'm saying, we expected him to do when he was with Seattle. So, and Luvu is much faster, but he's still a step behind. This game was upsetting to me, I'm going to be honest with you, because I felt like we had momentum. I felt like we was in the game. Matt Gay, you cannot miss field goals, 50 yards and under, man. You got to hit them 50-yarders. I can hear about the weather and all that stuff, but it didn't look like it was that windy to affect that. You got to stop doinking big game situations, because if you hit that field goal, they can't kick a field goal to win the game. They gotta go all the way with it. You know what I'm saying? And that adds a whole nother level of pressure. You know what I'm saying? I see no wrong in JD's 5 eyes, man. He had a muff fumble off his leg at one point during the game. The bad handoff and the interception. Now, the handoff, man, the ball's slippery. You know what I'm saying? He a quarterback. He don't wear gloves. That's a part of the game. That happens, man. It's football. We still got to be able to close out games. Now, the timing of these turnovers is everything. You get a turnover like that with 3 minutes and 10 seconds left, it does change the game. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that we didn't have that extra 3 points hurt us. Bill, I love that dude. He's elusive. He got a lot of growing to do, but he sees holes that most people don't see. The first fumble, I'm going to give you a pass on that. That was a great strip fumble from Montez Sweat, former commander. The second one, I know that is not necessarily on you, but in a situation like that, coaches should be saying protect the ball at all costs. So usually, even though you may not look at where the ball going, in a situation like that, you got to do everything in all costs to make sure you get that ball in your hands, even though it wasn't muffed by you. It is what it is, though. Listen, we shouldn't have lost to the Bears. We have to do something. The thing that's hurting us the most that I'm noticing, one, we didn't run the ball well that game. We have to share snaps. Bill should get the more of the snaps count out of everybody else, but McNichols also needs a certain amount of carries, since we don't have Robinson no more and we don't got Eckler. You know what I'm saying? They got to split. They got to do like 15 carries Bill, 10 carries McNichols. I feel like he's not getting the ball enough, and he's a great backfield that's got veteran presence. He possibly should have been the one getting that run on that 3 minutes and 10 seconds, opposed to over Bill. But it is what it is. And we've been hurting, man, in the wide receiver position. Our strongest point going into the season last year, when us having Terry McLaurin and Noah Brown, and then adding an addition with Deebo Samuels this year is supposed to be in our benefit. But we only really been having Deebo Samuels. Luke McCaffrey, you definitely been stepping up when it matters. I'm going to give you that. Zach Ertz is a little bit older, but he's a red zone expert. Jalen Lane had a couple good spots in the game where I could see him getting more attention, stuff like that. But we need a little bit more consistency throughout our wide receiving core if we want to win any games. You know, we should be running the ball, dominating that, and also in the pass. So, you know, we need to have high-scoring games, and we need to do something early on. Cliff, man, I'm going to keep it real with you, Brody. You got to open up that playbook, man. We got to score on our first drives. We got to stop going to these games, you know, taking us 14, 15, 20 plays before we get into the end zone. We got to call some aggressive play calling to extend those first drives to get the team with some traction, because the first quarter's been killing us. Hey, but look, that's all I got this week. I will be in Dallas. Holler at me if you at that Dallas game, man. They going to be mad at me. I'm going off, man. We're going to have a redemption tour on these guys. Terry McLaurin's supposed to be back. We're gonna talk, man. I see y'all Saturday, and then I see y'all Sunday too. So this gonna be a different setup than usual. I'm gonna have multiple episodes coming out. I'm gonna have a pre-joint before the game that Saturday. Of course, I'm gonna drop something during the game and then after the game. But yeah, y'all stay tuned, man, and thank y'all for y'all support. Peace and love.